Alright, so welcome back. So today I want to talk about this tweet going around and basically like this entire theory around MK1 customization. Now to start off, none of this stuff has been substantiated, of course. This is all just going to be speculation. So don't get mad at me if this isn't true, right? I'm just here to talk about the possibilities as well as what this actually can bring to the game itself. Okay, so with that said, let's begin. So I want to talk about this entire XP breakdown and potential leveling system per character. Now this is only one screen that we get to see during the combat cast at the end of the Scorpion versus Johnny Cage match, so it isn't much to go off of. But as you guys can see, at the end of the match, there was a bar on Johnny's side and Scorpion's side, where they can basically, it appears they can fill up the bar, and then they get a reward for doing so. So my immediate thought is that this could be a clothing piece. So different face plates, different arm guards, different chest pieces, all that kind of stuff. But I don't necessarily think that would be worth it. That would kind of be lackluster considering how much you might have to grind to do this. And on top of that, if this is a leveling system, then that would mean you have to get to level 10, level 20, level 30 with these characters. And would that mean you have to do it with every single character in order to unlock their specific stuff? I don't necessarily know, right? So let's talk about the tweets that I saved. So this one is from Maddie, shout out to Maddie. This tweet actually brought this entire thing to my attention. And it says, apparently it seems you can level up a certain character to get a chest. Maybe that's how we get alternate outfits? See, I do like this a lot more than just individual pieces, and I think that would be much more rewarding. But even better than this is this tweet that Guy made. So it says, it would be cool to have it work like in multiverses, but instead of perks, you get gear pieces, taunts, or different intro animations. And I really like this. I feel like this would be so much more rewarding, so much more fulfilling to get for specific characters, instead of very minor pieces of gear or of clothing that you then have to keep grinding to get the rest of. And this does seem very likely. Again, shout out to Guy for pointing this out, but this intro animations part does seem very important. So if we turn our attention back to the combat cast, you can see that Scorpion has an intro here, right? Yeah, so right here. In the combat cast intro, that is one of Scorpion's intros when he enters battle, but it isn't the only one. So if we go to the match between Johnny and Scorpion, okay, so look, a different intro. I also really like this one. It's so animated, bro. Oh my god, I love that. Look at the way he flips his body. The way he just flicks his arms into place is so cool. My whole point is it's very obvious that there is multiple intro animations. So what Guy said does make a lot of sense and can be a good incentive to get players to play with different characters. Same thing with what Maddie said about alternate outfits. I think that a full-on alternate look would be much more incentivizing to grind up a character's levels, because I would assume you have to do it for every character. And honestly, I'm all for customization, so different taunts, different intro animations. It all makes so much sense to me, especially when you do things like online matches or online mirror matches. It's always good to have different customization on your character to make it feel like you're unique. So yeah, these are both great ideas. Again, shout out to Maddie and shout out to Guy. And there is one thing I am a bit worried about with this, or not necessarily worried, but I just want to bring it to your guys' attention. Since the crypt is not going to be in MK1, I wonder how much they're going to be taking out of the crypt in order to put into this. Maybe concept art and alternate fatalities and stuff like that can also be unlocked through this system and through these chests. So I'm kind of scared about that. Not really scared, again, I don't really know, because the crypt could be replaced by anything. But since this can be another way to get unlockables, I do think it is fair to mention it. But for all we know, this chest might just have some coins in it, and then a customizable banner for the profile. But let me know what you guys think. What do you think that this unlocks? And how big do you think that this potential leveling system, and for all we know, it might not even be a leveling system. It might just be okay, fill up the bar and then get the reward. There might not even be a level attached to it, but it is to be expected because, XP breakdown. So yeah, keep that in mind, and let me know your guys' thoughts. And ladies, gentlemen, and MP beauties, make sure you all stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.